Welcome back everyone to another Bitcoin update. Before we start, make sure you're following me here on Twitter. Let's try and hit 3k and 10k on the channel as quick as possible. So if you could share, amazing. The reason why I'm bringing you over to here is because last night I made a Bitcoin update. About 12 hours ago, we saw that Bitcoin was following the path. We're going to analyze all of this today, so don't you worry. But we were essentially expecting, the 54,000 to push through and us to meet 56k. This is our micro analysis because it's on the 4 hour, but it also applied to the macro analysis because on the daily time frame we also had some fibs targeting 56.9k, and we can see, of course, overnight and only a few hours later, this was just before where I was just fighting for my life, trying to stay up, guys, but I did stay up just because I wanted to see. Look, you can see 11:30, and I was just expecting this is going to burst through, and then of course 3 hours later or so, we of course went ahead and met the target beautifully. And now in today's update, we're going to pretty much discuss the macro and the micro in a bit more detail. And then, of course, future targets, as you can already see a few over here. So yeah, again, make sure you like, subscribe, comment and share. Support the channel, spread the word. It really is appreciated. And hopefully very soon, in the next couple of months, we can hit 10,000 subscribers. If any of you are interested in joining my community, we've just posted some trades in there. It's only $25 a month. So just use the links down below. First of all, looking at our macro analysis, using the daily time frame, we measured this huge dip where I actually called the bottom exactly for you guys. And when we reclaim the moving average, this is where I confirmed that we are forming an inverse head and shoulders. This is where we enter trades on VET, on multiple other cryptos in the Discord community, with our, of course, best one being that VET trade, which is currently up 640% as of right now. Go check out my VeChain update. We got 2.6k views yesterday, and we took advantage of Bitcoin showing the bullish path and knowing that altcoins will pump, of course, a lot harder than Bitcoin, because from this point since the breakout, we're now currently up 33%, whereas that VET trade, it's up about 70%, for example, and plus the leverage has given us like a 650%, 640% move as of today. Now, you could have done the same with Bitcoin, or you just use that opportunity to do the same on any other altcoin that's forming the same patterns as, or forming the same bottoming out patterns as Bitcoin. And if we know that Bitcoin is going to go up, then we know your altcoin eventually will, because basically, guys, what we're seeing right now, and I've been questioning in the comment section below on some other alts. Bitcoin is moving, but how come the alts aren't? Basically, guys, Bitcoin clears the road. It's actually the same as what happened over here. Bitcoin clears the path. Once the path is clear, then all the other ones will get the green light and it's time to go. Pretty much that's how it works. You will get some that pump with Bitcoin, just like what I've been talking about, VeChain, for example. That's been doing incredible. Let's stop talking about VET. If you're interested in that, those videos come out every single day. But let's focus on Bitcoin. That was pretty much the macro analysis, and we had to talk about some other alts because they were forming the same patterns. And now you can take advantage of Bitcoin setting up to go up, and of course enter alts. Now let's look at the micro analysis, because it was also calling for 56k. Just before I went to bed last night, over on Twitter, I also mentioned that 56k will be my target. Even before bed, it hit the target, so that's quite cool. But let's now scale down to the 4 hour time frame, because this is what I've been actually showing on the Twitter. If you remember, we've been in this range over here, and essentially what we were needing to do is not lose this low over here, the price point of 50,600. Remember, I've been saying this on the Twitter, and whenever my last Bitcoin update was, we needed to hold this low in order to invalidate, or in order to stop a potential double top formation happening. If we lose this neckline, then we validate the pattern. But guys, we need bodies closing beneath this, and we don't see any of that. So 50,600 was never lost, and so we were constantly saying that we are expecting a movement to the upside. And as you can see here, all targets, the 1618 of the macro analysis and the micro analysis, all targets have now been met. I'm actually going to take you over to the Discord, where I pretty much called from the exact bottom that we were expecting a pump. So here you go. This is the Discord. Bitcoin has had so many chances to continue lower with this double top formation, but it's not taking the chance. It's being given to actually continue lower. While holding 50.6K, we can stop this potential downside because it only is potential from happening. As it's only potential. No bearish cross. So we are just looking to reclaim the EMAs, and Bitcoin will continue running higher as there is opportunity for an EMA repel. So essentially, guys, we were calling for this bullish move up to 56. This was just up to 54K. I'm just trying to show that we're going to either break the high or eventually lose 50.6 and then continue to target. But I made you aware 50K would stand in its way. You could get a bounce, reclaim, and continue higher. If we never lose 50.6K, we're not even going on that bearish case. My bias was that we are above this support. We are bullish, no bearish cross. We're going to form an EMA repel. How do you do that? You climb back above, you confirm it as support, and then we continue higher. This is from when we came down on the 4th separate occasion. So that is exactly down over here. And what did I predict? I predicted a movement where we reclaim the moving averages, confirm them as support, and break the high. Going back to the Discord again, this is what you're going to be getting in the Discord community. You're going to be getting further exclusive content and a lot of tradable opportunities, guys. With the information provided, if you've been taught by me, this is a pretty much a go signal to enter trades. I also do have a section down over here, Louis Trades, and of course all my buy alerts, my portfolio. Here you go, support absolutely every day. And we also do mentorship live streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So tonight, if you want to join, then of course do so. The link's down below. It is only $25 to access the chat, and of course, you get further updates constantly. So that is pretty much it from me today. What is the next step? Well, I am going to be expecting rejection in the immediate short term. We're already getting it right now, but if I now zoom out for you guys, because we met the micro target, there's nothing more that we can do with the micro analysis. We can only go back to the daily, the macro, and look at what the trend is saying, which is now that we formed a higher high and met this 1618, essentially we now want to continue above 50,600. So that still is the level that we want to focus on. As long as we can now hold above 50,600, I do personally believe this is time for the all-time high, guys. So we're looking for the all-time high next, as long as $50,600 holds. And I hope to see you there shortly. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. Join the community to get in early on these gems. And of course, take advantage of these moves over here. While Bitcoin was setting up, we took advantage on that VeChain position, and we're laughing at the moment. Like, subscribe, comment, share, and I'll catch you in the community. Cheers, everyone.